my people, can I get a hello? This your boy Seek, and I represent the Hello Effect podcast. Also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, also DigiWax Media Team. And we live at the Penthouse for New Music Wednesdays. Without further ado, I'm allow my special guest to introduce yourself. Let the people know your name, where you from, and what's your talent.
All right, yeah, it's your boy Jay Massiah. This is Shadow. Ooh, Shadow, calm down. My special talent is I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer. I'm from the mean streets of Harlem. Now, let me start. I'm from Harlem. I'm a New York kid. You know what I mean? I'm a creator. I influence. That's what I do.
That's what's up. Shout out to Harlem, you know what I mean? I had a lot of people from Harlem pull up, you know what I mean? All right, so let's talk about, I seen you, you know what I mean? It ain't no secret that you are viral, you know what I mean, influencer and stuff like that. So how did you tap into that? Like, was you growing up a funny guy? Like, how did you fall into what you do?
So, growing up, I've always been naturally funny.
Okay.
I really never really seen it myself. I just heard it. But you know, I never been one person to always try to like, people who try to be something they not.
Yeah.
I had teachers telling me at a young age that they can't wait to see me on the stage. I never knew what that meant growing up. I never understood that. Till I got older. I didn't really start this journey until late in my life.
Okay.
But in reality, there's no such thing as being late in your life.
That's a fact.
What's meant for you is meant for you, and your destiny is always going to unfold no matter what. So what happened was I was a waiter, and my tables, they were doing the same thing my teachers used to say. They were like, yo, you wasting your talent, you wasting your potential, what are you doing here? The rest was history. I just got tired of hearing that. And
all right, so why did you start late, though? Was it life-in? Like, why did you start late doing what you doing?
How did I what?
I said, why did you start late doing what you doing? Like, why did you start early if you early on your teachers and everybody was pushing you?
The reason I started late is because I'm not even going to really say I started late. There's lanes to this shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When I first started, people don't know, but music's always been my talent.
Oh, so you're a rapper?
I was an artist.
Okay.
I did music.
Okay.
I was a rapper.
Okay.
I got linked up with somebody named Wise Man the Rebel. That was my old producer.
Okay.
And he put me onto the game. And once he put me onto the game, I got turned off from the game. And this was at 21.
Damn.
You know, he was telling me about how, how things go. I ain't gonna speak too much on it. I ain't trying to be like Pac out here. Once I found out how the game was, I was just turned off. It turned me off.
Yeah.
Because I was a very conscious brother.
Okay.
My lane of music was conscious rap.
Okay.
So that just put a pause to everything. But then I realized, like once I started doing what I'm doing now, I'm stuck. I'm in the what's meant to. Remember what I told you? What's meant to be will be meant to be for you. So it was meant for me to be an entertainer because again, here I am, years after the music, still doing what I do.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, so let me ask you this question: why you chose to take this route, like with the dog and stuff like that?
All right, so my content never was a dog.
Okay.
I started doing content in 2017.
Okay.
My main focus in 2017 was just to make it.
Yeah.
I did anything.
That's a fact.
I was playing a blonde character a couple of years before Shadow.
Okay.
And that started because I had a friend who did pranks. And he had a blonde stick. So he was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Here, this is for you. I can't do nothing with it.
Hold on, tell me. What would he think you could do with a blonde stick? Like, respect.
I don't know. That means a lot because that means that he saw my talent because I'm very talented.
Yeah.
So the fact that he gave me that, he knew that I like doing, I like acting, I like pranks.
Yeah,
like
okay.
videos. So he's like, I can't do nothing with it. But he literally gave it to me. It was like on some Star Wars shit. Like he was giving me the lightsaber. Like, yo, bro, I can't do nothing, but I know you
could do it, yeah.
He was not lying. He was right.
What's his name? Shout out to him. What's his name?
Say that again?
What's his name?
Foxy Films.
Shout out to Foxy Films. Word up.
Shout out to him. So I was already doing blonde. Then 3 years ago, maybe like 4, shout out to my boy Daniel Jean.
Yeah, shout out to Daniel Jean.
Daniel came up with this concept Because I called them. I was a little depressed. I'm not going to use the word depressed.
Okay.
Never claim something that you're not. I
That's
was a
a
little
fact.
down.
Okay.
I was like, yo, Daniel, all these people are blowing up. What am I doing wrong?
That's a fact.
And people know who I am, but they don't know who I am.
Mm.
Like, they know the blind man, but they don't know who I am.
Okay.
So Daniel was like, yo, bro, why don't you just get a dog?
Damn, so shout out to Daniel, too.
Shout out to my boy Daniel Jean. Once Daniel said, why don't I get a dog? The rest was history. That's it. It was up.
So tell
was
us about
like,
the first video you made with the dog. How you know it was up?
So the first video I did with the dog, honestly, because Daniel gave me the idea, I never wanted to do my first video without him. So the first video I did with the dog was me and Shadow on the train somewhere in Brooklyn, Broadway Junction, where I was looking crazy. I was arguing with Shadow. Me and him was talking. I was like, you gotta chill, Shadow. You gotta relax. I was looking crazy. And people were like, there's this one guy, and I know he was a little special. He was like, he was like, is it real? And I was like, oh, nah, I got something right here.
Okay.
And I just walked around the train, just recording mad footage of me just arguing with him and just doing dumb shit. And I just clipped it up and it was history, bro. But what went real viral?
I just want to hear about that.
was Sexy State's face. Shout outs to her. When I did the video with her and I scared her and she dropped her sandwich,
She went crazy.
mofos was to this day like, yo, I saw when that big girl dropped her sandwich. That was funny, bro. It's what they talk about that you know is viral. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact.
That was
All right, so what's next for you? Like, what you doing next? You stepping
Shit,
into the
I'm glad
acting
you
thing?
asked that.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's talk about it.
I'm glad you asked that. So I got a lot of things coming up. I got pot roast coming up. Pot roast is something that I'm doing with my boy Schizo. We put in comedians and we're putting amateurs together. They're gonna be like, it's like Yo MTV Rap, no, like Yo Mama and Snaps.
Oh,
Remember that?
okay,
It's like
yeah,
that.
yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
That's that. But what I got for myself, I'm about to do a reality show.
Okay.
I'm about to do a spoof on the reality shows, like how you see all the Drewskis and all that. All them shits is cool, but I'm about to make it funny. So I'm doing damn, Love is Blind, some shit close to that. I don't
Okay.
want to do what Netflix got, but I'm doing something close to that with a title like that. So it's basically me as the blind man looking for love, looking for a mother for Shadow.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. When can we expect that though? Like,
Huh?
I said, when can we expect that?
So I'm shooting that in June.
Okay.
June of next year, 2026.
Okay.
Shoot that in June. It'll probably drop later on in that year in the fall, maybe September, October. I gotta get the production going, but we got that shit set for June. We're gonna be love is so blind, so blind.
All right, I got one more question before we get up out of here. Is it back to music in your future? Because at the end of the day, you viral. So I feel like once you reach a certain level, you could do what the fuck you want, and you could make your own lane. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You don't need a label these days. Is that something you still passionate about, or now you just, rocking with the content?
So I'm gonna always be passionate about content, right? But here's the thing. There's gonna be a lot of lazy moments.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot. Like, you right. Like, once you get to a certain plateau, you like, oh, I'm good. You should never think like that.
Yeah.
And I only get like that sometimes because sometimes it's like I need to chill because sometimes you need a mental break from all that other extra shit.
Nah.
But there's no stop.
All right.
What you here for is what you here for.
That's a fact.
If God wanted you to stop, you can't be the person sitting there saying, I want this, I want that, and then when you get it and the weight is on your shoulders, you start complaining.
That's a fact.
So,
That's a fact.
push it, keep grinding, keep being motivated. Anybody that's looking at this and they young, don't let the dream stop. Start young, start whenever. It don't even really matter. Fivio Foreign, I must put this out there, is the same age as me. He started when I could have started.
Word,
So
that's a
don't
fact.
let no dreams ever die. Don't stop doing what you're doing. You can make it anytime. Start young. That's the best time to start. But honestly, it don't matter when you start. As long as you stay motivated, stay passionate, and you stay consistent, you're going to win.
That's a fact. And I just seen the skit you did with Fivio Foreign. That's the funny thing. You know what I mean?
So I just did one with Fivio recently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I went to his video shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going to be a groupie. I respect every fan.
Not respect it, me either. I respect
the only
it.
person I really, really care about that ever did music that I would actually fiend for and bug out for, he dead. It's Tupac. He
Damn,
gone.
shout out, yeah,
And
R.I.P. Tupac.
He ain't coming back. Or he in Cuba. Either or. but, so respectfully, when I get next to people like Fivio or people that are doing what I'm doing, I show them nothing but love, respect. Because they respect that end of the day more than they respect somebody that's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's on some fan shit. Yeah. All right, let the people know where they can follow and support you at.
All right, y'all can find me at Massiah90. That's JMASSIAH90. That's all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm outside.
Everywhere, you outside. All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Once again, it's your boy Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect podcast, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, and we outside at the Penthouse for New Music Wednesdays. Make sure you check out this interview. Hello?